Hello, my friends. Chris back again. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today, we're going to be talking about Gator from 1976, directed by Mr. Burt Reynolds, right? So, this is the sequel to the movie White Lightning that I reviewed a couple days ago. Um, so, as a sequel, this isn't nearly as good as the first one. It's a little more comedic to start off with. It's got a little more of like Gator McKlusky fooling around, running from the law in the beginning. He's just kind of out doing his thing, making his moonshine, living with his dad and his daughter in the bayou. And so, once again, he gets drug into another DEA, ATF, FBI scheme to get an old childhood friend named Bama McCall, who was played by Jerry Reed excellently, I might add. This dude was he was good. He was sinister as hell. Um, he would like laugh and shoot you in the face at the same time. It was crazy. But this had kind of a lighter tone starting off, and then it got a little darker as the film went on, especially after Jerry Reed's character is introduced, where um, he's very Joker esque. He's like kind of carefree, does what he wants. He loves anarchy. He loves, exerting his muscle over people because he has henchmen that he can be like, hey, go on, take care of that man over there. And so he'll go do it, right? But overall, it was another one of Burt Reynolds' action films where he's driving cars and fast boats and fast women and all this kind of stuff, shootouts, brawls, all the good stuff that we come to expect from a 1970s Burt Reynolds movie. This movie has. But again, it's not as good as White Lightning. I feel that the writing and I hate to say it, but I don't think Burt Reynolds is a very good director, because it seems like there was a lot of room for improvement on some of the scenes as far as cinematography went. The scene setup, the dynamics of the scene. It's a lot of just point and shoot instead of you know cameras on a boom moving over. Dynamic shots. It didn't really have a whole lot of that. I mean, in the beginning of the film, we get Burt Reynolds on a jet boat being chased by police officers in P-Rose with motorboat engines on them. And so they look goofy, they look stupid while he's like cutting up rooster tails in the water, making them crash into each other. Just silly crap like that. That was like, I was like, oh my God, this is going to be ridiculous because it's already starting off silly. But again, it got darker. It got a little more intense once Jerry Reed was introduced. But I thought that I thought it was just okay. You know what I mean? Like, I wasn't overly impressed. Again, I didn't think that Burt Reynolds was a very good director on this. I feel that whoever wrote this, it felt more like it was a mandatory writing than a labor of love or a labor of interest. It was almost like, okay, well, White Lightning was good. It made us some decent money. It's got Burt Reynolds in it, so let's just throw money at somebody and make them write a sequel. And if the sequel was adapted from something, if it was adapted from a novel or anything like that, you guys feel free to let me know in the comments, because I don't know. I didn't look it up, but uh, it was just subpar compared to the first film. And again, I'm not a huge Burt Reynolds fan, but I really liked him in White Lightning. And the thing is, in White Lightning, he looked when he'd take his shirt off, he was a little more buff. He was a little thicker looking. He looked more badass. In this one, he's got that stupid '70s porn mustache. He's got the well cropped hair. He's not as bowed up. He's like slimmed down. That could be from drugs or not eating. I'm not sure, but he slimmed down a good bit. He doesn't look as menacing or as badass in this one as he did in White Lightning. And his acting in this is more Hooper, Smokey and the Bandit style of acting than the no nonsense ex-con in the first film. So I didn't, take it or leave it. I'd give Gator probably 2.5 out of 5 stars, just because I was, uh, again, not really impressed with how it was presented and how it was executed. It could have been better. Best character in the film was Jerry Reed's character, Bama McCall. I'd like to see just a whole movie about him being a piece of crap and running his criminal empire. That'd be fine with me because he was charismatic. He was right there. He stole the scenes that he was in. Uh, but overall, 2.5 stars out of 5, guys. You can find this streaming on Prime Video if you want to. Um, if you want to get connected with more Cinema Dolce 56 content, like and subscribe. Go over to Facebook, join the Facebook group Cinema Dolce. And for all my TikTokers who enjoy my stuff on TikTok, come over here to YouTube, look up Cinema Dolce 56, and like and subscribe for stuff that I don't necessarily put on my TikTok. Anyway, guys, I love y'all. I'm going to keep watching. God, I can't never get that right, and it's my own catchphrase. I'm going to keep making them as long as you keep watching them, guys. I love y'all. God bless. Have a great day. Peace out.